Hello Internet, and I am here with something for me a bit different, but you've probably seen quite a lot on other channels. I am going to attempt the 52 games challenge for the year, so that's like a game a week. Um, I'm not sure if I'll be able to achieve it. If I do, it's going to be because I'll be trying or playing uh, older gen games that you can beat pretty quickly. And I'm recording today because I have beaten my first game. So it is Wednesday, January 4th, and the first game is Streets of Rage for the Master System. So I've played this for the Master System Challenge, and I've recorded my attempt, except my phone decided to run out of storage space partway through the final level. So my score will have to be what it is, but I did beat it, so game number one. And what I think of it, the reason, okay, so I've owned the Mega Drive original since I was a kid. Absolutely love that game. And then I played this partway through 2022 to see what it's like on my EverDrive. And I'm like, wow, this is actually a pretty impressive port to the Master System. So I decided to pick it up. I would like to own Streets of Rage 2, but that's currently ludicrous money, so probably not. But yeah, definitely recommend this. If you have a Master System and you don't own this, pick it up. Right, so game number 2 is completed, and it is the very next day. So it is Thursday, January 5th, and the game I played I can't physically show because it is a ROM hack, and that is Shredder's Re-Revenge. And for those who don't know, that is a ROM hack of Streets of Rage 2 for the Mega Drive, which puts in like the sprites and things from Shredder's Revenge, or at least it's being redrawn to work with the Mega Drive. But yeah, so it's the levels are Streets of Rage 2, the music is Streets of Rage 2, but the characters you can play as all the characters from Shredder's Revenge. And they've even added the ability, or taken from somewhere else, the ability to do like a dash and attack, which is quite cool because that wasn't in the original Streets of Rage 2. But had a few graphical glitches playing it. I don't know if that's because I'm running on actual hardware, but yeah, I mean we could still complete the game, but just meant that we couldn't actually see like our life bar or our score or things like that. But yeah, still enjoyable because it's Streets of Rage, but it's great playing with the turtles. So yeah, enjoyed. So game number 3 in the bag, and it's another Streets of Rage game, but Streets of Rage 4 this time. Maybe I should do 3. Anyway, I have completed Streets of Rage 4 many times, but for the first time this year, because I need to go back and play as Max, which I hadn't done before. So that's now been sorted. I've got the achievement, picture. Yeah, so, and it is the 6th. It is the 6th of January, so I managed to do 3 games in a row. So hopefully now I'm on a good start. First week still, and 3 games down. But these are very short games to do, so we'll see how I get on. And we're back with game number 4. And this is Shanghai for the Master System. This was picked as this week's Master System Challenge. It's just Shanghai is Mahjong. I don't know why they just couldn't call it Mahjong. Maybe there's a legal reason. Either way, 4th game is completed, and it is Saturday the 7th. So 4 games in, and we're still just finishing the first week. So I think we're off to a good start. And oh, in case if anyone looked at the previous one and saw that I completed it on easy, I will put in a picture of my stats that show that I have actually completed, things on like harder difficulties. That was just because I wanted the achievement easily, and I've completed the campaign multiple times on Streets of Rage 4. So yeah, anyway, catch you next time. It's Monday, January 9th, and completed game number 5, and that is Life on Mars for the Mega Drive. This is a brand new game, just being released. Got my copy, and yeah, I really enjoyed this. It's not too long, about 5 hours-ish. Depends how much time I want to spend grinding. But otherwise, yeah, I really recommend it. Especially considering it's a brand new homebrew release. I don't know if this video will come out before or after my pickups video, but yeah, definitely recommend Life on Mars. Okay, it is Wednesday the 11th of January, and I have completed game number 6, and I realised maybe I should have done this as game number 7, because that was Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, the game. That was released on Steam last week. Friday? Anyway, so, bit of a story. I have wanted this game since it first released a decade ago. But I never actually, I didn't have a PS3 or a 360, so it was never released on PC. And then it got delisted. And so I was like, no, never got to play it. And then they released it on Epic Store. I don't have an Epic Store account. I know they give away free games. I like to carry on using Steam, so okay. And then after that, they finally released it on Steam. So, what do I think of it? The first thing they do is make you create an Ubisoft Connect account. That's right, they have to run their own software for playing the game. Great. There are no Steam achievements, so if I want to carry on playing it, then it'll be because of the things I want to do in it rather than trying to chase those achievements. And no cloud sync, so I've had to do my old trick if I want to back up my save file of using my OneDrive account to, add that in. Okay, some positives though. Graphics, fantastic. Like the art of the game, and if you're a fan of like the Scott Pilgrim books or the movie, it's just really on point. Just so colourful, vibrant, and the designs and like the Easter eggs and everything in there, it's just mwah, like two chef's kiss. Mwah, like I cannot fault the presentation of the game, the design of it, the artwork. Oh, brilliant. The music, also probably the reason why I got delisted, from Animucci. Yep, great pixel, sorry, not pixel, great chiptune music. So if you're into the kind of chiptune stuff, again, fantastic. Highly recommend it. Gameplay? Okay. I played this single player, and I really feel this was designed with co-op in mind, because you could do up to 4 players. Great. But the game also has a leveling system, like in Shredder's Revenge. So when I played Shredder's Revenge, I did that single player, yep, and I got through the whole game, and I never really had to restart a level. And they also gave you a full complement of lives at the beginning of each level. Not with this game. With Scott Pilgrim, if you lose a life on a level, then complete the level, you still have the same amount of lives. What does that mean? So if you run out of lives halfway through a level, you get a game over. You can continue, but then you go back to the beginning of the level. So that's kind of training the player to go, I know, if I don't have a full amount of lives, I will just go into the level and just keep dying until I get, all of them back. Because you don't lose any of the cash, there's no other setbacks, except if you don't get all your lives back doing what I just said, then you can risk getting a game over during the level and then have to go the way back to the beginning. It's just... yeah. You can buy lives as well, but not during the level. You have to go do it via the world map. Yeah, so... and because of the leveling system, you start the game very underpowered, which if there were 4 of you, probably wouldn't be so much of a problem, but when you're doing single player, like, I almost, didn't make it through the first level, and I got beaten on the second level, and then it was just like, I can see where we're going with this. Yeah, okay. And I think the devs know this, because they make it incredibly easy to cheese the game and go, so we'll give you the ability to buy stat upgrades and XP upgrades, and we will also include the ability to use a cheat code to kill yourself and get loads of cash. So I'm guessing this is them knowing that they might have to bypass people getting frustrated with being unable to beat their game. I think it's because there are only 7 levels, so it's not too long. Whereas with Shredder's Revenge, there was like 20 something. So they had the time for players to level up and progress. But with only 7 levels, I'm guessing they made it more difficult to try and get people to keep replaying. And yeah, like I said, if I were playing with other people, if I was doing couch co-op, fine, great. But when I'm just doing single player on my own, it's just frustrating. When I told a mate of mine I'd be playing this, he was like, oh, the Dark Souls of beat-em-ups. And now I know why. And usually I try to keep these short and snappy, but I just had to talk about those points. So, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, I definitely feel to recommend. If you play it and find that you're struggling with it, then yeah, there's cheats. There's cheats. Just cheat. To be perfectly honest, enjoy your gaming. I have not got enough time to piss around with this kind of stuff, so enjoy the time you have. So it is Tuesday the 17th of January and game number 7 is in the bag, and that is one that I've seen mentioned by some other tubers who have picked up the console variations, but I have it on Steam. I first heard about it years ago, thanks to a retro FPS gamer YouTuber. And that game is Judge Dredd, Dread vs. Death. So this is a game that originally came out in 2003, and one which I never really heard of back in the day. But playing it now, it kind of feels like playing Time Splitters 2, if that makes sense. Kind of like the animation, the things that you unlock as you play the game. It's not very long, it took me about 4 hours. It's only 11 levels, several difficulty modes, but the fact that if you get on Steam, it's usually quite cheap. So especially when it's on a sale, so I think it's definitely worth picking up. If you enjoy that kind of era FPS games, it's definitely worth playing. I think it's an easy recommendation for me. And for those that I've seen who've picked the game up, give it a play now. So, till next time. It is Thursday, 19th of January, and game number 8 is in the bag, and that is Mega Man 6. So I've had the Legacy Collection for a while, and I have over the years played Mega Man's 1 through 5, because the first Legacy Collection only has the first 6 games, and the second has the last 4. I don't know why they did that kind of split. Anyway, I've now finished it, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. I was using the rewind feature and using the jet's ability. Kind of makes the game a bit of a cakewalk. I mean, with the rewind feature, of course. Otherwise, I would be throwing the controller against the wall. Because, yeah, I haven't got the patience for the 90s kind of difficulty. 80s difficulty? Anyway, either way. Till next time, catch you later.